Behind the Shades.
I don't have any reservations, but you may go out and say that I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to have dinner with myself. I'm going to take myself out. I'm going to take myself to the movies. I'm going to tell everyone, hey, I'm still fabulous and I can do everything that I want to do because I can buy myself my own flowers, like Miley Cyrus is saying, right?
That song is ridiculously amazing.
Remember when I first heard that song, I was like, I'm gonna put that to the test. I'm gonna go to every grocery store that sells flowers. I'm gonna go to every florist and figure out, hey, if you still have flowers, I know all the ladies out there didn't buy themselves their own flowers because they would be sold out.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, that song is incredible. It's, when you sit down and you really listen to it, right? Love starts with us, right? Like we have to love ourselves before we can love someone else. So it's so important to every day to be proud of yourself and honor yourself with love and respect and self-worth and self-care. And when we wait for someone else to do it to us, it's just a different feel to it. Like we have to be able to do it for us before anybody else can do it for us.
So tell us a little bit more about that. Was there a time where you had to figure out how to love yourself, or did it come natural to you?
It's a little bit of both. Like it's hard to explain. So, I don't know how to explain. So I wasn't born in this country. So I was born in former Soviet Union. So it was a different structure. We didn't have Valentine's. Like I saw my parents being together. My father always kind of did nice things for my mother. And I had a weird childhood, real relationship with my mom. And I had to find how to love myself. There was not like I have to love myself. But I knew that I was special in a way, and it was okay. Like I didn't need that from a man per se, right? Like I didn't need that. But I also realized through my journey of being divorced twice and having, and then fell in love with another man, that relationship was really insane and lasted for a very long time. And I was in a relationship with myself, thinking he was in a relationship with me. So I gave up so much of me. So I loved myself, but then I lost myself in love of loving someone else. I gave you a mouthful, but you know what I mean? Like I lost myself in relationship because I wanted to be so loved by the people that really didn't appreciate me or loved me. And so that was one of the ways that I kind of lost myself in that. And then I really learned to love myself after my car accident because I was so broken. And so many of my friends and people that I thought I could count on left. And I was left in this broken body and I had to figure out how to live in it. And I'm like, I was ready for love and I was ready for a partnership, figured out my little hurts and aches and pains. And then my car accident happened. And I'm like, who in the world want to be with me if I don't want to be with myself? So it's a process. So I began my life knowing I'm this powerful, beautiful human being, even though I didn't even understand what it meant. But subconsciously, I knew that I loved myself. Like I didn't need the approval. And then I lost it. And then I had to rediscover it and find it again. And it was just, it was back and forth.
I know for a lot of people, they had to understand the type of love that they wanted to receive, because the love sometimes that we give out is not necessarily what that person would require. So for you having to find it, that makes total sense because you want it so bad, but then something happens. Then you want it so bad again, and then something happens. So you're still trying to figure it out. Do you know the type of love that you would want to receive today?
Yes. And so I got married at 21. nobody should be doing that. At 23, I was divorced. So I feel like love changes because you change. Love for yourself changes, and you change. The partner that you found at 21 is a different partner. I'm 54 years old. I have learned. And I also realized if I'm broken, right? If I have not healed myself, I will find a partner that is also not healed himself. So it all comes back to me. So I know what I want. I want a partner that's been through some stuff and has healed himself. I want a partner that able to communicate his pain, his sorrows, his disappointment without feeling like he's walking on eggshells. I now don't ever want to do that again, because that's how I felt in my relationship, right? I feel like the partner that I need is in a journey of healing. He does not have to be perfect. He just has to be open.
That is a very good point, because we sometimes enter relationships thinking Irene is going to fix me, right? That's the whole purpose of the relationship, is because I'm not going to fix myself. That's too much work. Why would I do that? Let me go get someone who I can share something with, and then hope that not only are they able to fix themselves, they can fix me as well. Why do you think so many people enter relationships knowing that they're either incomplete or that they have work to be done?
I think loneliness. So people settle. And then I think the society puts so much pressure to be a couple. And look, when Valentine's, there's so many of my girlfriends going, oh, again, I'm alone. I'm like, you're not alone, you're with yourself. And I felt more alone in my marriages than I'm alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you cannot make yourself happy, no one can make yourself happy. And that partner that I want to have is comfortable being by himself, but wants me in his life. Right? Love has, what I've learned, that love cannot be with attachment. Like, we're two different people coming together in a beautiful union, respecting each other, wanting to be with each other, but also want to have a life, right? Like, and it took 54 years and many heartbreaks and having therapy and doing self-development and understanding. I grew up in a family that my mom and my dad was 24/7, right? And I had to find that happy medium. I love you, I want to be with you, and then I want my space. And I don't know if I answered your question, but people want to, you can, I'm like, there's so many aspects to this question, I don't know how to answer it. So I guess I am Mother Teresa. I pick broken men, and then I know that's how, like, and then I want to fix them. And you can't fix anybody. If a person has to want to fix himself or herself for themselves, nobody can do it for me. And what happens is I give so much, and then I feel resentment. So I'm done. I can help you a little bit, but and I hate that feeling. Nobody's really broken, but broken people hurt people, right? And I've also learned through all my self-development that there's not enough love in me to heal somebody's love, somebody that does not want my love, that wants to sit in that pity party. They want to be the victim. It's better than happiness, because you get attention. And then you can blame everyone else around you. I am because ABC did that to me. Like, yes, people go through a lot of horrible things. Yes. But at certain time, you have to take responsibility for your pain, and let's go. Let's get through it. Let's lean into it. Let's walk from your pain. I say it every morning. Walk from your pain into your power. Walk from your pain into healing, right? I mean, I can go on and on and on. You got me here going. I feel like I'm going to church.